Hi, I'm Amy, and this is House of Nash Eats, and today we are making Snickerdoodle cookies. We love these classic cookies. They are cinnamon sugar coated on the outside and soft and chewy on the inside, so they're nice and thick and they're fabulous every time. These are one of my husband's favorite cookies, but he likes them soft and chewy, so that's the key and what we're going for in today's Snickerdoodle cookies. So to start out, we've got a bunch of really simple, basic baking ingredients, and we're going to start with softened butter. So this butter has been sitting out at room temperature for an hour, and you can see that if I push my finger into it, it just kind of makes an impression, but it's not super almost melted. It's just soft, and that's going to help it mix better with the other ingredients. So first we're going to put the butter into a large mixing bowl. You can do this with a hand mixer, it'll be fine. And then we're going to add some granulated sugar and some light brown sugar. And then we'll turn the mixer on and let these cream until they're smooth and creamy for about 2 minutes. Okay, so these are nice and creamed together. It's really light, and now we're going to add some room temperature eggs. So it's 2 eggs. And then I add a full tablespoon of vanilla extract to my Snickerdoodle cookies. And we'll mix those up again. And this is a really good time to scrape down the sides of the bowl so everything gets mixed together really evenly. Okay, now we're going to add our dry ingredients. So the first thing is all-purpose flour, and then we're going to use baking soda, some salt, and then the secret ingredient to really good Snickerdoodle cookies is cream of tartar. And this ingredient gives it a wonderfully tangy taste inside the cinnamon sugar coating that goes on the outside. So don't skip this. And we'll mix it up again. Don't go too fast or your flour will go everywhere. Okay, and that is our Snickerdoodle cookie dough. So now we're going to move these to the side, and we're going to make a cinnamon sugar mixture that we roll the cookies in. So we're just going to add about 1/4 cup of granulated sugar and a tablespoon of ground cinnamon. And we're going to mix these together. We eat these all year long, but they're also a really good cookie for the holidays. They're super easy, they're fun to do with kids because they love rolling the cookie dough balls in the cinnamon sugar mixture. And they look great on a cookie platter. And they've got those warm holiday flavors of cinnamon to them. So now we're going to take our beater off, and we're going to use a medium cookie scoop to scoop our cookie dough, roll it into balls in our hands, and then roll it in the cinnamon sugar cookie dough. Then we'll space them out on a cookie sheet so that they have room to spread out a little bit in the oven while they bake. And just roll it around in the cinnamon sugar mixture so it's coated on every side. And then this is my secret tip. I kind of set them up a little bit tall so that they stay puffy in the center while they bake. You don't need to chill this dough. You could if you want to put it in the fridge to firm it up a little bit, especially if your butter was a little on the softer side. You could chill it for 30 minutes, an hour, even overnight. But I'm going straight from the bowl to rolling it and putting it in the oven. And they're still going to be nice and fluffy. And I'll link to my blog post with the full recipe and tips below if you have more questions about it. Or ask me in the comments and I'll answer. Okay, so now these are ready to go in the oven for about 8 to 10 minutes until they're nice and soft and just set up around the edges. And they'll start to crackle on the top. Okay, so our Snickerdoodle cookies are done, and you can see they're still nice and puffy. They're going to stay really soft because we pulled them out just a teeny bit underbaked, and they're going to continue to set up on the pan and finish cooking all the way. But they'll stay soft for at least a few days if you keep them in an airtight container at room temperature. So once they've set up on the pan for a couple of minutes, you can transfer them to a wire cooling rack. And this recipe makes about 2 dozen cookies. And we'll just transfer these to the wire rack to finish cooling all of the way. Okay, but honestly, who can resist trying one of these when they're hot and warm right out of the oven? They're still so soft, and they're nice and thick in the middle. These are so good. They taste just like my childhood. You want to have them with a glass of cold milk, serve them to your kids right when they're getting home from school. They'll love it. It's so much fun. You're going to love these soft, chewy Snickerdoodle cookies. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and leave a comment below and let me know what your favorite cookie is.